we have this very important topic to talk about. Should Nigerians stay in their home country, make money for themselves and survive, than go outside the country where they will have to start all over again? They don't know anybody. What is your view? I would like to know what you guys have to say about it. I would like to start with Mr. Ayo. I'd like to know your view about that topic.
Thank you very much, Operator. In the country we have today and other parts of the country, some country are classified as developing country, and some country are classified as developed country. We don't need to lie to ourselves. When you are developed, you are developed. When you are underdeveloped, you are underdeveloped. Don't let us sugarcoat it or find a way of saying it. Developing country. To me, as a person, there is nothing like developing country. Once you are developed, you are developed. And once you are not, you are not. Once you are wise, you are wise. Once you are foolish, you are foolish. That's my own thought. And in developed countries, once you can mix one or two things together, you can use idea, you thrive. Like in our country, no matter what you do, a lot of things you see there are some level of financial status. We have status we call financial dependent, in which you can depend on some people. You can't really depend on yourself. You can ask people for money, and you have a financial status that we call financial stability. Most people in Nigeria, we are in a situation of financial stability, in which you know that you can buy food, you can buy fuel, you can run your gen, you can do your DSTV subscription, but you can't move higher. If you want to build a house, you need to spend and work a lot. Not in the case of modern country, you just have a mortgage.
I think why I already drew attention to the fact that so many people are leaving Nigeria today because of the sad reality of our economy, and it has made people look beyond the Nigerian environment. However, I strongly stand to believe that people can still thrive in Nigeria, and if we consider the major reason why people are considering other means of livelihood outside of Nigeria is because of the major importance of financial sustainability, financial stability.
Thank you so much, Nkiru. We had your view, and that's a very nice one. And I'm very sure probably Stephen will have something to tell us about that. So Stephen.
Well, if you ask me from the point of view, my own point of view, I will surely say, okay, Nigerians, I don't see a reason. What do you want to go and do? What? You just go there, you be a second-class citizen, and you won't get the same or as much benefits as someone who is actually a citizen will get. Other things like racism, the high standard of living which you are not actually used to in the first place. Like, for example, I was checking a flight ticket booked from UK to Jerusalem yesterday, and in the flight ticket I was seeing, okay, flights was $137, and then the tax added up to about $220. That means the tax and the money you are spending is like the same amount of money. So just imagine as a salary earner in Nigeria, I'm earning as much as 200,000 naira, and you're taxing me like 100k already out of my salary. Kilo tuku, chefe pami. You get? So there are a lot of you may see it as a greener pasture or something, but when you get there and the reality of life dawns on you, no matter the amount of money you're earning, you will be like, ah, God, why did I come here? You understand? Because you will be seriously affected. When you start talking about mortgage fees on houses that are bought and are finished paying for, and I start paying tax. How many of you are paying tax on the houses you built here? You are enjoying.
No, so start paying tax.
Well, as at now, we're not paying any tax for. You pay tax on the car that you bought, that you are driving on the road. You pay tax on it. Pay tax for walking.
It's coming to Nigeria too very soon.
It is not in Nigeria now.
But it is coming.
It is not.
Our president promised us that it's coming very soon. So we are
But
expecting it.
thank you so much. This is not this is not a battleground.
But it's becoming a battle
It's
ground.
good actually.
Because you can't pay tax on the money you are not paying it.
That's true. And I think you want to add something about it because you've been saying so much.
Yeah.
Let's be with
So
you.
as for me, I would choose to leave this country because there's a lot going on in this country that is not going on well. Talk about our economy is not smooth, and traveling abroad there's a better standard of living there. Quality infrastructure, quality education, quality career, jobs with higher wages. You can imagine a banker in Nigeria collecting the same salary. No, a banker in Nigeria, when a banker in Nigeria is less paid than a cleaner in the UK. So I would choose to go to a place that I know that my education will be well paid for. Because we have a lot of undergraduates in Nigeria right now that most of them don't even have a job, not getting a good grade. So why stay back? Then I can go to another country where I am honored and I'm living in there.
Thank you so much, Elizabeth. We appreciate those fine thoughts from you. All right, but the fact remains that Nigerians moving to the UK, they will have to boost UK economy, isn't it? And Nigerians, if they stay back in their country, they have a lot to offer. But then the government are not making it easy on them.
You are right. Before anyone can boost any economy, you boost yourself first.
Exactly.
That's the first thing. Why most people are traveling is not because of the financial. Fine, you have financial stability, but there's something called financial freedom. If you lose your job today, you're in soup. That's the end. But when you are in civilized country, if you lose your job, you know you have another job, and if you can't have another job, the government can still fend for you for a period of time.
Even
Do you have that
when you have
here?
a job, you are still suffering. So what's the point?
Do you know how many people are homeless in this abroad are very poor?
We
No,
know.
no.
Do you know how many well-paid Nigerians had relocated and do not have any means of survival? If they see a flight ticket down to Nigeria, they will pick it up.
You are right. You
So
know,
stop making it seem like that is
someone-
the promised land of roses.
someone always tell me
and
something. Someone always tell me something, and I will tell you today. The person said, I quote Mr. Ajibola Ogunkeyede. He said, a snail in Nigeria can never be a tiger in any other country. So when you're a snail here, you will still be a snail there. But when you are hardworking in Nigeria, and you get there and you are hardworking, everything will be fast track.
You mentioned about talked about the money that you are not making. You understand that it's being taxed. Do you know that? Okay, I saw a movie with Chatterjee and versus Norway, and I was like, this is more reason why I shouldn't even try going into this abroad of a team, especially all these countries with crucial laws. For example, more of like culture shock kind of issue. Okay, so now in Norway, there's this kind of children law that they have that okay, if you bring a child into their country, the child is their own. Sure you get. So in the case where I as a person, I'm a very big businessman, I have a lot of money, and I'm going there to go and invest my money now, and I now mistakenly treat my child wrongly, I can lose all my money and my property. Here you get to them because they may even deport me and make my child stay. No, hold on. Let me tell you what happened. Let me tell you what happened. Here you get. It's not like I beat my child, but you know in Nigeria now you can in the cases where you want to feed your child only, you understand? You can only roll more. Here you get if the child not to eat. You know that is a crime.
When you are in Rome, you act like Roman.
What if I don't even know all these things?
You have to know about where you're going. You have to be very
Alright, thank you so very
That's what I'm
much.
saying.
Yeah, the prayer is getting wetter. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Alright, so I think we have a few minutes to go. So I want us to say our concluding words. Concluding words, let's start with Mr. Ayo.
My words are simple. we need more than financial stability. We need financial freedom. And we need a good life. In the sense when the health, anything should happen to your health, something can back up for you. Not like when something happens to your health here,
That's the end of you.
you're gone. Thank you very much.
To your partner, Elizabeth.
Okay, in my own conclusion, I would say if relocating align with your goals and aspirations, I would advise you to do because there's really nothing in this Nigeria. If it aligns with your goals and aspirations and it's going to make you grow professionally and personally, I would advise you to leave.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Okay, so on my own part, I'll say the 21st century sustainable development goal, one of it is to actually have more skills. So with all the knowledge that we gained, actually we know that not even only in Nigeria, in other countries, there are some courses that no matter how much you do, because of the number of people that are doing that course, courses like anthropology, sociology and other like, they don't really have the market. So in this generation, the people are the wise men, as I'll put it, are agitating for people to know, have more skills, especially digital or soft skills. In that case, what we are getting is that with all these soft skills and digital skills, we don't need to be like having this myopic kind of mindset that okay, we can only work in our vicinity. So that means as I'm in Nigeria, I can even work in US, I can work in UK, I can work anywhere as a freelancer. Which is, so if I'm earning in dollars now, let's assume I have a job of $10,000 and convert $10,000 to Naira. You know how much money I'm going to be making.
But
if you are exactly where I'm even, I want to stay here.
So if you are making your Naira and you are in this country,
if you are making that $10,000 there, you first pay like $5,000 and tax. And how much do you want to? What do you want to?
there's no way you will be collecting $10,000 and you pay $5,000 Naira, $5,000.
You shock you. Go there.
It's not possible.
You see, what you don't understand about what we are saying is, you need, like now, I love anthropology.
Yeah.
I can't do anything for you people here. Because
You don't need my services.
You don't need my services. And you want me to stay here. I have to go there.
Where I am being
Yeah,
valued.
that's just it.
Same thing goes with courses like political science, philosophy,
Thank you very much. A lot.
criminology. What do you do with courses like that?
Let us
In
check. In
Nigeria,
Nigeria, I
doctors
can tell you 99.9 people that are in politics today, none of them study political science. And they are there. So why don't let people go to the place where their knowledge will be
our
appreciated?
rule of law is not respected.
Yes.
What are you talking about?
That's what my colleague has said. If I believe that if anyone should be considering relocation outside of the country, their home country, they should be looking at what have they developed by themselves to even attain financial sustainability. Because, like you have also said, if you go there, you have to work. If you stay in Nigeria, you have to work as well. And even as much as we're supporting the fact that we are going to promote people staying in their home country, Nigeria, to fend for themselves, wherever they are going to stay, they will still require work. So how much of effort have you put into developing yourself in your home country before you consider leaving the country? And if you say you have developed yourself, and it's still not giving you the required expectations, then maybe you can consider going outside of the country. But how much development have you given to yourself here?
Thank you so much, that's a very fine one. Alright, thank you so much, you guys, for being on this show today. We really love all the ideas you brought. And as a matter of fact, I can boldly say I have learned one or two things today. Not even with the fact that I'm a Nigerian, I need to develop myself before leaving the country. And let's assume the country is not fetching me anything, then I can start thinking of learning Japan. So these are what I've gained from the speakers on both sides. So I would like to introduce us one more time. This is Elizabeth.
Hi.
This is AY.
Hello.
By my left, I have Stephen.
Hi.
And lastly Nkiru. Thank you guys, and thank you so much for being on the show with us today. It has been wonderful. Before we leave, this is the Fit Fly, one of the best travel agency we have in the whole Nigeria, in fact worldwide. And do not forget our products. We have rejuvenate, we have hotel, we have tickets, we have study, we have visiting visas. As long as you have your passports, we do your visa and your tickets for you. And don't forget to have your money. We accept dollars, we accept euros, we accept pounds, and we accept naira itself, as long as you're Nigerian. Alright, and lastly, we are presently running Canada visiting visa, the conference itself, the study visa. You can apply for any of these as long as you meet up with the eligibility and have the requirement. Thank you so much for being on this